Everyone thinks it's normal for running to hurt, and they actually tell you, oh yeah, it's normal, it's just part of the sport, and you even have injuries named after runner's knee and all kinds of things. It's not supposed to hurt. So 10 months ago, even for me, every single run hurt. I had shin splints, inner knee pain, I had foot arch pain, and I really didn't want to keep going because like, what's the point? Why would I do that? Then I tried something that people tell you it's dangerous, but I did it. So I started barefoot running. So I'm making this video to tell you how I'm transitioning to barefoot running, and more importantly, how you can do without getting injured. Quick background if you're new here, I am Laura. I started running about, last year, less than a year ago, and I couldn't even run for 5 minutes at a time. And fast forward to now, I've run my first 10K race, so woohoo! But that journey included a lot of pain and a lot of discoveries. Until I took my first ever barefoot run, which was like 0.81 kilometers. Let me show you what I learned. By the end of this video, you're going to know why barefoot running prevents injuries, the critical mindset shift that makes or breaks your transition, how to fix your running form before you start, the exact week-by-week transition plan, and warning signs and what to expect in your first few months. So why barefoot running? Well, I was 80% pain and 20% person, and everyone kept saying, oh, it's just part of running, or you don't have the right shoes, or you did too much too fast. But then I read the book Born to Run, and I discovered something really important about this running industry. Running shoes do the work your feet are actually supposed to do. Every time your foot lands on a thick cushioned shoe, basically all those tiny muscles and ligaments and tendons, they are not working. So if they're not working, they get weak. And what happens when they get weak? Other parts of your body compensate. And again, what happens then? Well, you get injured. Now, before you get all excited and kick off your shoes and go for a 5K run barefoot, no, let me stop you. Because if you do this wrong, you will get injured. So just wait a second and let me teach you how to do this right. First thing you need to understand is that this is a 6 to 18 months journey. So this is not a 6-week fast plan or not even a 3-month journey, because you are rebuilding your feet and lower legs from scratch. You know how astronauts go to space and basically they lose muscle? Well, your feet have been in space for like how many years? Since you were born. So you cannot just wake up and think that you can run a marathon barefoot overnight. That will not happen. My first barefoot run was 0.81 kilometers, as I said before, so barely half a mile. And you know what? My calves were screaming the next day, like they were sore. And this is normal, this is good. Things are starting to work and to build up now. But the thing is, if I started, with 5K on that first day, I would have gotten injured and never tried barefoot running again. So the number one rule for barefoot running is to start extremely slow, like ridiculously slow. Your ego will hate this. You will think, oh, I can run half a marathon in my shoes, I cannot run 5K barefoot. No, you cannot. Ignore that voice, because that voice will get you hurt. Fix your form first. Okay, before we even talk about barefoot running, we have to talk about form. Because you can run with terrible form in cushioned shoes for a while, and you can get away with it. The shoes hide your mistakes. But the thing with running barefoot is your body will feel these mistakes, and you get instant feedback, which is a good thing. So here are a few things you need to focus on. Your foot strike. You should land on your midfoot or forefoot, not your heel. When you're barefoot, heel striking hurts immediately. That's your body saying, don't do that. Your cadence. Aim for 180 steps per minute or higher. This means shorter, quicker steps. I like to think of it as light, quick, quiet steps. If you can hear yourself pounding the ground, you're doing it wrong. Your posture. Run tall, chest proud. Slight lean forward from your ankles, not from your waist. Think about being a tall tree leaning slightly in the wind, not hunching over. Your foot landing. Your feet should land directly under your hips, not in front of you. If you're reaching forward with each step, you're overstriding. Here's something to remember. Run like you're sneaking through a library. Light, quiet, ninja-like steps. Practice in your regular shoes first. Go for a run and focus just on your form. and then try with barefoot shoes or barefoot. And now you might be asking, do I need minimalist shoes or should I go completely barefoot? Well, let me show you exactly what I did and what I recommend for you. Alright, so here's the step-by-step plan. So you can use barefoot shoes. I use the Merrell's Vapor Glove 6. They look and they feel like water shoes, literally. Or if you're feeling brave, you can go completely unshod. Although I recommend having barefoot shoes. Week 1, I'm not even going to allow you to run. So only walks in your barefoot shoes for maximum 15 to 20 minutes, not longer than that, trust me. Week 2, find a soft surface like grass, dirt trail, or if you're lucky enough to live near one, a beach, and you can go on the sand completely barefoot. If not, have your barefoot shoes with you. Only run for 4, maximum 5 minutes, please no longer than that. And I don't mean your normal running pace, I mean easy. Remember what I said about the ninja style running? Easy, quiet, light, quick steps. And don't feel bad thinking that, oh, I'm an experienced runner, why should I only run for 5 minutes? Because it's barefoot. You can still have the other runs in your normal running shoes. Week 3. Now you can increase your runs to like 7, maximum 8 minutes, still on soft surfaces, still easy running. And just so you know, your calves might be sore, like really sore. And that's normal, just take the time to rest. Week 4, now you can increase your runs to about 10, maximum 12 minutes. It should start feeling a bit more comfortable, more natural running barefoot, but still take it very easy. And keep this in mind, you will only run barefoot maximum once or twice a week. The rest of your runs can still be in your normal shoes. There is no rush. This process can take up to 18 months for some, and that's completely normal. I'm around 4 months in as I'm filming this video, and I still very much use my normal shoes for runs, and I walk and sometimes run in my barefoot shoes. So take it easy. As I said, I use this for my barefoot runs. I use Brooks Hyperion Max for my regular runs. They have quite a generous toe box. And I use for my trail runs, I use Nike Zegama 2. Nice white toe box, very low drop, so great for transitioning. I'm still looking for the perfect shoe to have my daily runs in, with a wide toe box and all this stuff to transition. So until I find it, I'm going to use those that I have so far. Now let me tell you how to know if you're doing this wrong. Here are some warning signs. I'm not talking about soreness, I'm talking about actual pain. If you feel sharp pain anywhere, feet, calves, Achilles, stop running immediately and walk. Muscle soreness for a day or two after a run is normal. But pain that's still there 3 days later, you probably did too much too soon. So take a few days off, and when you start again, back off the volume. If you're, let's say, 10 minutes into a run and you notice you can't keep up the good form anymore, you're tired, your heel striking, you're getting sloppy, stop and walk. Form breaks down when you're tired, and that's when injuries happen. Something to keep in mind. If you're unsure whether you should run or rest, rest. Let me paint a picture of what this journey actually looks like. Weeks 1 to 4. Your calves and feet will be sore, like really sore, and this is normal. It means those muscles are finally working. Month 2. The soreness eases up, form starts feeling more natural, you're not thinking about every single step anymore. Month 3. You start noticing that your feet feel stronger, more stable. You might notice your regular shoes feel clunky and weird now. Months 4 to 6. Running barefoot becomes automatic. Your body just knows what to do. It feels fun, finally. Now I'm being real with you. I'm only about like 4 months in this journey, still transitioning to barefoot shoes, and I can really feel the difference in my legs and in my normal runs with normal shoes. I ran my first 10K race recently, and although it was in my normal shoes, I felt strong. The run felt completely different. My legs were not tired or sore. My calves didn't cramp. So part of that and what helped me was this barefoot running transitioning. But again, this did not happen overnight. It takes effort, patience, and just take it really easy. Your feet are designed to run. Sometimes we just need to remember how. If you want support on this journey, I've actually created a community of barefoot runners. You can find the link in the description, in my bio. So basically we share tips, we celebrate progress, we troubleshoot form. So get there, introduce yourselves, and let's create a nice community where we can just talk about this journey and about health and running in general. And if you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me and it helps my channel to grow and for more people to see these kind of videos, because the running industry tells you that you should get those shoes with lots of foam and everything, and they're not good for you. You're not supposed to be hurting when you run. You're not supposed to have all these pains. So let's help more people. Like this video and comment where you are in this journey. Thanks for watching and see you on the trails.